What's going on, everybody? We are back at it again today, but today we're doing something a little bit different. Inside this box right here is a reel that I have been waiting to get my hands on since I can't remember when, since I found this reel in the first place. One thing about this is my favorite reel ever has probably been the Shimano TranX. And the one thing that's always sucked about the TranX is they never had a smaller spool. 200 for the longest time was the smallest they went to. Well, when I heard that they were coming out with a 150, I was super excited. Couldn't wait to get my hands on one. Well, luckily, Fisherman's World had one in stock, well, two in stock. Oh yeah. The TranX 150 HG. I always give you that. I always prefer that 7.2 to 1 gear ratio. But yeah, this reel right here, I have been stoked to get my hands on because I have the 200 size and I absolutely love it. But obviously I haven't opened this one yet, but I am super excited to mess around with this thing. There's just something about the TranX that I've always really liked. And as much as I love my 200, hopefully this thing is just as nice. So this one's same as the normal TranX. It's got the chrome coloring, just nice, super sleek look. Now this one does look significantly different than the 200 size, other than just like the color of the handles and little stuff like that. But yeah, this one has more of like a matte gray outer edge on it. But yeah, this thing already feels super smooth, super nice. You know, most TranXs always are. That's the one thing about TranX that they've always said, that I've always heard, is they're super smooth. And after owning one, I 1000% agree with that. But yeah, you can see right there. Oh, focus. But yeah, I got the 7.2 to 1 gear ratio. And got that good TranX stamping on it. But yeah, as you can see, like normally they're just chrome, but this one's got this cool like gunmetal housing around it. I'm actually really liking that. And then I want to say before on my 200, the handles are like a bluer color. It's like a blue color. But just like every other Shimano, non-clicking spool tension knob, normal brakes, six prong brake system on it. So, but yeah, I cannot wait to spool this thing up with some line and get out on the water and use it. Now, for a reference, I went down there and got my 200 size TranX off the boat. So there's that one. Just pointing out the noticeable differences, obviously, other than, you know, like I said, both of them having that kind of chrome finish. This one's more, the 200 has like dark blue around it with the black. The 150, you know, is more of like a gunmetal matte gray type of finish. But yeah, size wise, it's not as much as I kind of thought. I don't know how to get a good angle to kind of show y'all the sizing on these. There really ain't that much of a difference. Obviously this 200, you know, 7.2 to 1. 7.2 to 1, just like the new one is. Like I said, for me personally, that's more of the universal gearing that I like. One thing that it is different other than color scheme is they changed the drag star on the 150. This has more of like the SLX style of drag star, and this has more of the just true star to it. So, but yeah, I guess the only thing left to do is throw some light on this. I just recently celebrated a birthday. One of my buddies bought me a brand new fishing rod. Now, so I'm gonna throw this on that and see what it looks like. What's going on, everybody? We are back at him again today. You got boy Mr. Boatman with us today. We are doing some old-fashioned pond hopping to see if we can't catch anything. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Try out the new TranX 150. Got a backlash on the first cast. Happens every time. No backlash. No backlash. Smooth as butter. Dog, you are trying to knock me in the water, bro. Liking this Fate rod too, though, man. This thing feels nice. I wonder what pitching with this thing feels like. Oh, yeah. Fish? Oh, yeah, that's a fish. At least one of us knows how to fish out here. Ooh, look at that boatman with the little 1 pound largie. A fish is a fish.
There we go. Yeah. So we know we're in there. We know they're in there. There you go. All right. Thanks for biting, buddy. Yeah, he likes to try to get him.
Well, I mean, he did say he likes fish flavored food, right?
Yeah.
See? Why'd all the frogs randomly stop? It's creepy when they all stop at once. Oh shit. Got her. So yeah, you can cast this thing a good mile. Fish? Yep.
Ho, ho, ho.
How do I get the dog from eating it? Oh, damn, he got off the last second.
It's kind of tough to do. It's got to work around him.
Fish? Yep. Yep. God bless.
Yes.
Okay, what in the hell is going on? No, but on a side note, the Fate V313 fishing rod feels pretty good with a fish on. Feel a lot better if I could land one. Or I'd just suck at fishing, you know. 0 for 3. Can't set the hook. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Fish? Looky there, boatman with another fish. Can he land him?
Seems to be the tough part.
Well, that thing ain't coming up for nothing. And there's the flip.
Might need help with this one, bro.
Let me see down that thing. Do I get to hold one? Do I get to? Ooh. Oddly enough, you want to know the best thing you can do right there? Chop that hook off and let him pass the hook.
How did he pass that?
Man, I don't know. You gonna try to get the hook out?
I want to.
Did you get it out?
Yeah.
How bad's he bleeding? Not awful. Definitely hurry up and get him in the water though. He might float, he might not, man. I don't know. I'm about to take this chatterbait off. I can't set the hook on it or something. So.
This is scary. In fact, that's some worse if this fall it for me. Oh my God. Well, guys, go ahead and hit that smash that subscribe and like button if you want me to start my own channel.
Yeah, because Lord knows I ain't gonna catch a fucking fish on mine. What am I doing wrong, Boatman? What am I doing wrong, bud? Is it though?
I don't know. That's all I can think of.
Oh my God, I hate fishing so much. Review the reel. The reel is great. Review the fisherman. Sucks ass. I would take a 1 pound Dinkosaurus Rex at this point because I feel like that's about all my life is adding up to.
We have a freaking fish finally. Can you keep it?
I am not playing with. Oh my God.
What is that? Is a.
That is a brim.
Bass.
Ah.
Oh. Dang it, Chewy. Oh my God.
Hey, get that out of your mouth.
Oh, there goes that.
Is he really finna eat that? He really finna eat that. Hey. That thing's still alive.
Chewy. Come on. Nope.
No. Please don't bite the shit out of me. Back off, dog. All right, so after a rescue mission, I dropped this bluegill because that's all I can catch today. Dog, go away.
Swim on?
Yeah. I just caught a freaking bluegill on a chatterbait. So in case anybody was wondering what I managed to catch a bluegill on, I'm using a black and blue chatterbait. And for a trailer, I don't have my normal paddle tails I like to use, but I got some Guggen Baits Junior Kraken Crawls, so these work well enough. Boatman's snagged, so he's way over in the canyon. Oh, can you get him out of the weeds? Is he getting out of the weeds?
How do we get out of there?
Muscle him. You gotta just horse him. Can you get him out? Can you get him out?
I can't, dude. Stuck in there.
Oh no. There he is. Boy, you got him stuck good. Just bring the weeds with him. He's still there. Poor guy.
I'm sorry, bud.
Hey, look at that. He shook all the weeds for you. And look, I think that is big fish for the day. Chewy's just staring me down right now. There we go. Now I'm gonna show this fish off, but Boatman caught this fish. But
I'm scared of trebles. I couldn't get the hooks out.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong being scared of trebles. What's down there? Anything? Nope, nothing down the gullet. But
Big fish.
So we got a few for today, so that makes worth good. Now we just gotta keep Chewy away from eating it. Look at there. Professional release. Yeah. Come on, stay down. I need you. I need you. Oh yeah, finally got the green fish. Look at that little guy. I worked a long time to get one of these in.
On, what was that again?
On a size, I think, 60 whopper plopper. Itty bitty little baby thing. It was the first whopper plopper fish I've had, and he got stuck good. I need some pliers. After my rod hits you in the face. Oh, man. That treble is awful close to my finger, and that makes me nervous. Dude, this fish is warm. Holy cow, feel this fish. Like dude is warm. That is my GoPro dying now. Howdy. Well, guys, we had a decent night's fishing. Me and Boatman out here on this pond. Landed half as many as we could. I don't know what happened with me and this damn chatterbait tonight. I couldn't set the hook on anything. But gonna do a little review on this TranX. It is amazing. We'll see you later. All right, guys, so it is the next day. I was not able to finish this off last night. Got home and had too much stuff I had to do. But the new TranX, that 150, is absolutely amazing. So after being able to use this thing pretty much all of yesterday evening, I ended up throwing this thing a lot more than I thought I would. It is absolutely amazing. Smooth as could be. Could genuinely cast this thing as far as you wanted. Now, with that being said, I did mess some stuff up last night. So on this right here, I ended up missing about 4 or 5 fish last night, and you could clearly see it in the video. And I didn't notice it at the time, but whenever I would try to set the hook, you can hear on the video that the braid slips. And whenever we got done fishing, I was just messing around and I pulled some braid out and it came out way too easy. And yeah, I spent about 20 minutes thinking that the drag was broke when, you know, I'm obviously brand new reel, super excited about it. It'd been working what I thought was perfect the whole time. And no, come to find out it was complete user error on my part. So I put just straight braid on this, 30-pound, and it wasn't even the good braid either. It's just the cheap Berkeley 30-pound braid. And so yeah, so what was happening was, because I didn't put a backer and because I didn't do anything, when I went to set the hook, the braid was just slipping right off the spool. No matter how tight I kept tightening up the drag star, you can see it in the video that I kept tightening it up, and it just never wanted to work. So yeah, that is 100% user error on my part, because I was not paying attention to put a backer on it. And my other TranX, my 200, never put a backer on it. I haven't put a backer on anything that I've ran braid on. It just, I guess I've gotten lucky up to this point. But yeah, that braid slip was real, and I came home, messed around with it last night, took about 1/4 of the braid off, and then the spool slip went away, or the braid slip went away. So all in all, if anyone is looking at this reel after being able to use it and after figuring out that it wasn't, you know, it wasn't the real error, it was user error, it was on me, I would recommend this to anyone. Super nice, super smooth, good brakes, feels good. The only thing about these is they're a little bit more expensive than, like, say, your standard Curado K, which is apparently supposed to be this one's counterpart. But yeah, so these come in, I think, brand new at $209. To me, well worth the money. Now granted, I'm not getting the full purpose use out of this, because these are meant to be offshore reels. These are meant to handle salt water, you know, brackish water, stuff like that. They've got extra seals inside of them to help keep them cleaner, keep everything cleaned out. And me being someone who isn't the best about reel maintenance, I can openly admit I do not clean my stuff as much as I should. But yeah, this thing right here, super excited to have it, super excited to mess with it, and it will definitely be in videos to come. So with that being said, I guess the only thing left to do is put a backer on this, put some braid back on it. Learned a hard lesson, you know, amateur fisherman, what can you do? But yeah, so anyone looking at these, I highly recommend them. This one, other than my user error, this one has been phenomenal, smooth as could be. But yeah, but anyway, if you stuck around this far, thanks for watching. If you liked the review, let me know. You know, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, give me something. But yeah, if you didn't like it, also let me know. You know, comment on something. You know, message me personally. I'm pretty easy to find on Facebook. But yeah, so as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.